been to? You guys have been to other conventions, right? Like Kumoricon, I think?
Yeah, as a group we've only played one other convention, and that's Kumoricon.
How was that?
It was awesome.
It was pretty much amazing, yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Everyone there was just so excited and so happy to be, seeing us, and they'll come up to our table and get really excited. We did autographs for I don't know how long. It was like
4 hours altogether, yeah.
Wow!
We signed so much stuff.
Playing a convention is a whole other beast than playing any local or any other venues.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. How does that?
When you play local venues, you're playing usually to indie kids who are kind of shoegazers, maybe. They just don't seem to get into it as much. The kids that come to these conventions are very sincere, I think.
Genuine.
Very genuinely interested in what we're doing, and that's.
And I think a lot of them aren't afraid of trying to pretend that they're cool. We play for bars all the time. And it's been really different playing in this band than all my other bands because people actually come up to this one and dance and that sort of thing. But most of the time you go to shows in Portland and LA and most people are just sitting around with their hands crossed, even if they like the music, just because they don't look stupid by dancing or getting into it. But at conventions, people go all out.
Yeah, so I have to agree with that too. Like I remember seeing the Polysix in concert, and they're really excited and just. But there's people there who are just kind of looking around and they're not really getting into it, So I think that is true about the differences between convention and live. People at conventions, they really get into it.
Do you think they're more into the Japanese culture here?
I think more than that, part of going to a convention like this is having the opportunity to kind of get a little wild and get outside of your shell and.
That's true.
And be really passionate about it.
And you're always dressing up sometimes, so you're getting out of your shell a lot easier that way. Not school where everybody's watching, You're with other people that want to do the same thing, celebrate anime culture, celebrate Asian culture, Japanese culture, So it's a lot easier, I think, for kids to get into it. They don't have so much shell up the walls.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And how has the fan reception been so far? You mentioned that autograph session went on for 4 hours.
Pretty unprecedented, all things considered. We've only been playing gigs since May.
May 30th or June.
So pretty much June.
Wow.
So I mean, it's been not very long.
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
And to be signing autographs 3 months after your first gig. 4 hours at a time is
Even at our adult show though too, it was really weird.
Yeah.
We've all been doing bands, but
adult shows.
Bar shows. It's a flex show, man. Bar shows or clubs or 21 venues. We've all been in bands and you don't really get to do autographs with us. We're an adult comes up can I have your autograph too? You know what I'm saying? If you're I understand because the kids are excited.
Yeah.
So it's weird to have it at just a regular overage club. So, as far as reception goes, the room received really well.
Or did you mean reception here specifically,
Oh, just in general. I mean, well, now that you mentioned here, how about here as well?
Well, here it's been a little slower.
That's the first day too.
Yeah, it's the first day. We're all just kind of waking up because, 4 of us spent the last 30 hours in the van trying to get here. 2 people had the nice luxury of flying down, but,
I thought you guys would be here, but I called and I was like, "Are you guys here?" And they're like, "No, we're in Sacramento." I was like, "What? Are you joking? You're joking and kick your ass." But totally serious.
We had the van breakdown, so we got to spend the night on the side of the road in some tiny town in the middle of nowhere. But it was cool. They gave us a free mug and a wine glass and invited us back.
That's awesome.
I was telling Aaron earlier, I think they were just so happy because they probably never seen Asians in person before.
This is Oakland, Oregon.
Oakland, Oregon?
Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
We all live in Oregon.
It's right by the border of California and Oregon.
So yeah, it was cool. We're gonna go back and play their steakhouse.
Really?
When we go back.
No, it's the antique shop.
Well, they're gonna
play
convert
their
it to
antique shop.
It's me at antique shop / steakhouse next door. So that's under new management. So I guess that's the guys' cousins running now. But yeah, so we're all kind of out of it, but it's been fun.
Well, that does sound fun. But as I understand it, PMX kicks off kind of a national tour for you guys.
Well, I wouldn't say a national tour. We're playing all over the country for the next year or so. But after we play at PMX, we're going to go to the Whiskey Go-Go in Hollywood, play that, and then we're going to drive straight home and do a few shows up in the Northwest. We're actually going to do another West Coast tour out in March. But as far as national tour, we go home often and we'll fly out to places.
We'll fly to New York in January.
Yeah. So we got 2 more conventions in January, but we're just going to go play those, go home, and kind of play our normal schedule.
What's a place on the tour that you're really looking forward to seeing? Any place in particular?
Whiskey and Go-Go.
I gotta say whiskey because it's so
Whiskey and Go-Go,
legendary.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's got some good acoustics.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play the Bay Area actually because that's where I'm originally from, and I can't wait to see. None of my friends from there, well, one of them has, but most of them haven't seen the band yet live, and it's just gonna be awesome to go home and invite them all out.
Melt their faces.
Yeah,
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
I
It's
love
been so
Southern
long.
California because that's my hometown, but I'm also looking forward to San Francisco because I've been trying to go there for the last 10 years, and every trip I plan to go there gets canceled for some reason or another. So hopefully I'm finally going to be able to play there.
Yeah, definitely.
That and anywhere that we get to fly to, like New York or Texas.
Yeah, looking forward to New York.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Is it New York City, New York?
No, this one is in kind of by Albany, so a little bit north.
Oh, okay, I see.
But I have a lot of friends on the East Coast too, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And
Yeah.
We had that one in New York City at the Dome Center this summer.
now they got
Oh, dead. I guess shut up.
yeah. Well, we might be playing New York City next year, but you never know. It just depends on. Usually, it's only anime conventions that have the luxury to be able to fly us out. At this moment in time, we can't do a full US tour.
Yeah.
So if people want us to play a single event, they'd have to help us out in getting there.
What do you guys ultimately want to achieve as a band? Is it a record deal, like a big label record deal?
I'd settle for fame and fortune.
Big fortune?
I think we'd love to do this all full time for a living, whether it was on our own, which is what we're trying to do now, or if it was with a label. Personally, I don't care if we get signed or not because we seem to be doing just great without a label. We're just doing everything a label would do, but on our own, and we have plenty of support for it. So yeah, I think
I'd agree.
all of us love traveling, and I think we want to see the world. We'd love to do an Asia tour next year or the year after.
Absolutely.
Playing music.
Go back to the homeland.
Can you say something to your fans on here?
Without you guys, we're nothing, so we appreciate you guys digging it and vibing with it. And hopefully we'll see you at a show dancing soon.
Yeah, I have to say our fans are probably the best fans in the world, and we love them very much.
Rock off and fuck on.
We love them. We love you.
Stay slanted.
Stay slanted.
So cheesy. Come on, you can get that
Rock
rock
off and fuck on? That wasn't cheesy.
I mean,